Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's me, Mr. Anchor, back with you for another quick episode of the Mr. Anchor Show. Let's talk about hate. Guess what? I'm a hater. Yes, I am. And guess what? You are too. Everybody hates. Everybody does. Everybody dislikes something. Everybody hates something somewhere, somehow, some way, somehow. It's the way of the world. And, there's going to be things in this life that people are going to disagree with and people are not going to like. That people are going to hate. And for whatever reason. And you know what? It's your right to hate. Oh, but I don't hate. Really? You hate the people that voted for Trump? Congratulations. Welcome to the hate crowd. You hate the people that voted for Hillary? Hey, welcome to the hate crowd. You hate liberals? Hey, welcome to the hate crowd. You hate this? You hate that? You hate this? You hate this type of music? Guess what? Welcome to the hate crowd. We all hate. It's just, we're too dang on scared to admit it anymore. We're too dang on, just because I hate a particular type of music does not mean that I dislike it to the point that I want it eradicated or destroyed. No, I dislike country music. I'm sorry. I do like it every now and then. I have to be in the mood for it, but if you play it any other time that I'm not in the mood for country music, I hate it. I hate it. It will drive me absolutely insane. It just, it does not do good things to me. It does not. I don't know what it is about that particular twang in country music, that little sound that the guitar makes. It drives me absolutely up the fucking wall. But, just because I dislike it, I hate it, and I can't stand it, doesn't mean that others can't have the right to enjoy it. I'm not going to go to a country bar and be like, this shit sucks! This shit sucks! Really? What the fuck is that going to prove? That's just going to start conflict. That's the only thing that's going to do. Sitting there going, oh, I hate country music, standing out in front of a country bar. No, just like, some country music people don't like rap music, or don't like rock music, or don't like this type of music. So what? Don't listen to it. Don't go to places to play it, and you'll be fucking fine. With hate, you either gotta learn to live with it, or you gotta learn, or it will take advantage of you. It will take advantage of you. Hate is nothing but a feeling, and I only know one way to hate, and that's pretty much the only way that anybody knows how to hate. But here lately, we seem to prioritize our hate. Racism is considered hatred, and it should be abolished. You know what? That's the same way as saying that country music should be abolished because I fucking hate it. Really? Grow the hell up. People are not going to like each other for the stupidest fucking reasons. And yes, hating somebody based on the color of their skin or what sex they are, sexism, that's another form of hate, is about as stupid as me trying to shut down country music because I fucking hate it. Really? Really? Live with it. Guess what? Learn to live with it. Don't let hate control you. You control hate. And why is it that, I dislike country music, but it doesn't mean that I dislike everybody that listens to country music. I hate country music, but it doesn't mean I want to hate somebody who does. Actually, I have quite a few friends that listen to country music. I got quite a few family members that listen to country music. But I just know not to go over to their house and ask to borrow a fucking album. That's what I've learned. I don't go over to their house and then throw in Korn and then expect them to go, oh yeah, that's great. No, because they don't like that type of music. So, when I go to their house, I gotta assail my ears with something that I do not like. So what? Their friendship is worth more than that fucking music is. So, guess what? I'll sit there and I'll take it for them. It doesn't mean I hate everybody that listens to it. No. I mean, come on. Just because I dislike something or hate something about what somebody does not mean I dislike them as a complete individual. Why is it we encompass hate, into the complete individual, to the complete substance of it all? I mean, why is that? I have hated some of Obama's policies. Yes, I have. And when I mention that, people go, you're racist. Why? Why? Because he is this, and he's this color, and you're not. And it's racist. Really? Really? Okay, so everybody who was not white back during every other president throughout history, they said they didn't like their president. Were they called racist also? Were they? I mean, come on. Really? You know, I didn't like Nixon's policies. I didn't like Bush's policies. Yeah, I guess I must hate my own kind then. You know, Bush was white and I hated myself. I guess that's the reason why I'm so pissed off all the time. Yeah, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. You know, I hate myself. Just because I hate the policies and hate the procedures that they put in place doesn't mean I necessarily hate the individual. You know, I still like to sit down with Obama and have a beer with him. He seems like a cool guy. I get where he's coming from. I get what he was trying to do, but the policies that he enacted to try to do what he wanted to do failed. You know what? So what? I hate his policies. Doesn't mean I hate the individual. Oh, he's male also. Do I hate men also too? I mean, just because he's a man, I gotta hate myself now? Oh yeah, I'm just a barrel of laughs in front of a fucking mirror. You know, I figured out, you know, since I dislike Bush and he was a white male, you know, I hate my own kind. So every time I get in front of a mirror, you know, I'm male. I hate myself because I'm white. You know, I, I, I just must sit there in the mirror all day, just, you fucking disgusting piece of shit, motherfucker, you white cracker cunt, son of a bitch, you fucking dick slinging son of a bitch, you need to chop your pecker off and get some realization, yeah! Is that what the fuck y'all want? Really? You could dislike things about other people and still appreciate them. You know, take my grandfather, for example. Lord rest his soul, or whatever you believe in, or he's passed on. He passed on about a couple of years ago. I love the man. I respect the man. He's family. I give him the highest regards and honor for raising my dad and his brothers and his sisters and making a contributing family to society. I give him credit where credit is due. But I still hated to go visit the daggone man. Why? Because he was old fashioned. He was so old fashioned that once a meal was ended, the women and the men had to go to the separate rooms because women and men couldn't conversate with one another. And I hated that shit. I hated it. Oh, but you know what? I was at his house. I was in his home. He paid for it. He makes the rules there. It's his castle. So why wasn't it wasn't my place to say any goddamn thing about it. So I just dealt with it. I learned to live with it. And just like the hate that's in all of us, we either gotta learn to deal with it and learn to live with it or let it control us. And by God, it's controlling us like a goddamn puppet right now because you got people out in the streets protesting over their feelings. You got people on the other side egging them on by saying, ha ha, my candidate won. And you're nothing but a bunch of stupid liberals and putting them and grouping them up into one crowd because it's a crowd that they fucking hate. Well, guess what? We gotta live with the liberals, the conservatives, the Republicans, the Democrats. We gotta live with them all. So guess what? Learn how to get along, fuckers. You know what? Because I hate certain things doesn't mean, you know, I'm a bad person. No. I hate pedophiles. I hate them. I hate them with a passion. Doesn't mean that I dislike everything about them as a human being. That one gets in a little bit of the gray area because, yeah, you did something to an innocent, and that I very much go against. That I very much go against, and I think anybody should be behind that one. You hurt an innocent, a person that has not formulated thoughts enough to understand what is going on. You took advantage of that, and no, I don't like that. No, and I don't think anybody should ever like that. You know, there's good reasons for hate. You know, we don't sit there and go, "Oh, I enjoyed that drunk driving accident and fatality last night. It was great. We should learn to live with it." No, we make laws. You know, because that does actually cause physical harm and violence and destruction towards others. You know, anything that causes physical violence or harm or destruction towards others should, should be dealt with. I think we should all be on board for saying, hey, stop that. Other than that, do what you want to do. I mean, go to a country concert. You know, fun. I mean, back in the day, I mean, there's some country artists that I actually like, but still, if you catch me out of the mood and play those country songs around me, even though I still like those artists, it'll still piss me off. I don't know why. It's just a particular noise about the country music that they've always had inside of their music that just drives me absolutely insane. You know? Like I said, I'm not going to show up in front of a country bar and go, you should stop playing country music, it pisses me off. Just as I expect country music people not to be out in front of a rock concert or a rap concert going, this is the devil's music. Learn to live with it, fuckers. You know what? We got to make accommodation for all here. You know, there's going to be things about one another that we don't like. It doesn't mean we got to dislike them completely as a whole. I don't know, America. We need to learn how to live with our hate. Learn how to control it. Because right now, it's apparent. Hate's controlling us. All you gotta do is turn on the news, ladies and gentlemen, for proof. It's okay to hate. You know, you're not going to like everything in this world. It's just the cold, hard fact of life. You're not. You're going to run into things that you dislike and you despise. I mean, heck, people use hatred over stupid shit like Mac and PC, Samsung versus iPhone, or Xbox versus PlayStation. I hate you because you're an Xbox fan. I hate you because you're a PlayStation fan. I hate you because you have a Samsung Galaxy. I hate you because you got an iPhone. Shut the fuck up. Learn to live with it. Deal with it. Is it your money? Did you go out and buy it? Then why the fuck are you worried about it? You know what? There's things I don't like and things I hate, but you know what? I learned to live with it. I learned to let others enjoy it. You know? Why? Because, you know, it's my opinion. That's all it boils down to. It's my opinion. My opinion doesn't triumph over nobody's opinion. In the land of the free, that's the way we have to be, or else get used to what's in the news headlines. Because it'll be around for the rest of our lives. If we don't learn that simple, basic, little fucking lesson. I'm Mr. Anger. Enjoy your hate. I enjoy mine. I just learned how to control it. The only time that hate should ever actually see the light and be able to be let loose is somebody causes violence or destruction to you first. Then you have every right to let that hate go and defend yourself. Hate isn't always a bad thing. You can tap into that anger and use it at the right times. Learn that lesson, ladies and gentlemen, before it's too late.